fuck. Everyone was listening to the other part. Yeah, I got cut off halfway. We was talking about The Rock and Cena and what needs to happen. But that would, I don't know. I don't think that's go. We both have finally have different opinions how this is gonna happen.
Yes, like
Uh,
the good old days.
like the good old days when we used to like argue a lot, which is better. Uh, better for the show.
Exactly.
But yeah, look, we'll see what happens. I still believe he needs to start, but we'll see what happens. It'll be John Cena and The Rock. That's the only thing we're agreeing on. But how's gonna happen? That's up for debate at the moment. And let's talk about what's gonna happen this week. And we got Night of Champions. We got the finals of the King and Queen of the Ring. But let's go through the matches that we got before that one, which we got three big matches. We got John Cena and CM Punk for the Undisputed WWE Championship, which, let's face it, Cena's gonna win. Hopefully, he wins as a heel because that's the only way he has to win. He can't win as face, of
Yeah,
course, as we go in. I do reckon it's gonna go for a while. Now,
yeah.
let's talk about just about the event itself. We all know what's happening at the moment in the Middle East. That's no brainer. Everyone's aware of what's happening. Um, the fact that WWE keep pushing this through, even though they've closed airports, the people stuck over there, from the United States
Oh, they're all open now, but
again, but for how long? That's the question.
mm.
Um, do you reckon WWE is taking a massive risk by
No,
going there just in this time?
no, that's fine. There's always, I mean, it's worth a lot of money to WWE. It's heavily backed by that country's royal family. They have ways of making sure things don't happen, I suspect. So I don't look. I don't think it's any more risky than usual, and it's always gone off without a hitch. So say what you want about those events, they're going to keep happening. So I don't think. I mean, there's supposed to be a ceasefire, so I think it's fine. And the fact that even I think Triple H has gone there, so that's talk about leading by example. So if he reckons it's safe enough for him, then And look, they probably give the wrestlers the option if they want to go or not, but it's not really a choice. Like you imagine you say no, if you're getting a mad run and you say no, then you're going to be like, okay, well,
Exactly.
you know, you need, yeah.
Yeah,
I don't think it's a problem that they're going.
because they got
I
they
think that
got Friday Night SmackDown and Monday Night Raw.
that's right.
Plus, sorry, oh no, sorry, I think it's SmackDown and just
Just
event,
SmackDown, I think.
just
Yeah,
SmackDown. I think it's just
yeah,
SmackDown.
yeah.
So yeah, look, we'll see what happens. I know the ceasefire and whatever is happening at the moment there. But yeah, like just after whatever is being said from different countries and bodies of government or what's happening with United States people and United States citizens. Um, yeah, I just hope nothing happens to be honest, but still a bit of a concern.
Nothing's
Uh,
going to happen.
Nothing's gonna happen, but fuck, you never know. Crazy times, man. There are crazy times at the moment. But let's go into the matches we got. Like I said, John Cena and CM Punk. He's not gonna win for sure. Um, Cena will
Yeah,
retain the
Cena,
title.
Cena to win that in an epic, absolute epic battle.
It has to be an
Something's
epic
going to
battle.
happen. Something's going to happen. Truth might get involved. Truth might cost Punk the
The match.
victory inadvertently. Truth's got that whole like split personality
Ron
character
Killings.
going now. Like Jamie Noble talked him off the ledge the other night. So I think, in fact, that's exactly what I think is going to happen. CM Punk's going to be about to win, and Truth's going to cost him
Yeah.
the victory. So Cena will get a heel win.
But do you actually? I talking about our truth and Ron Killings. Do you see that part in the segment in the background when he's talking to him? He says like, "Let's not all talk at the same time."
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh shit!" He's having massive split personality
Yeah.
problems at the moment.
Mm.
So, which makes it really interesting. Like it's not only him and Ron Killings. Clearly,
Yeah.
there's more than one person in
There's
there.
little Jimmy, mate.
Is that little Jim? Who knows who's in there at the moment? So
But
this
look,
makes it really
yeah.
interesting.
Having said that, I wouldn't be surprised if we see Roman Reigns come back at Night of Champions in some capacity, and he might get involved in this match. I just for something is telling me that Roman Reigns will come back in at Night of Champions. I don't know how. I don't
But
know
the thing
why,
is, like, he doesn't
but
need
I think he's going to come back.
to go against CM Punk.
I don't know. I don't know. I
I don't
don't
think he
know.
will screw on CM Punk because it makes no sense. The only thing he makes sense is he is Seth Rollins. He's Isaac, you know, Seth Rollins. So he
Mm.
wants the revenge with Seth Rollins because he still has blood, you know,
Yeah.
against him. Against Punk, it'll be hard. I don't see him getting involved. I don't see a match where he needs to get involved.
Yeah. No, I just came to my. I just got this feeling.
Yeah, and
Call it a sixth sense of a wrestling fan, but maybe
I
I'm just fantasy booking. Maybe what I want to see, but
fair
But I
enough.
look clearly. Let's stay on track. We'll get on to the next match.
Nah, well, bro, but this is a fun part. We stay on track. What the fuck? We always go off the rails. That's the point of it. Fantasy booking like no tomorrow. But yeah, let's move on to Jacob Fatu and Solo Sikoa. Talking about Jacob Fatu as a champion. Wow, people just
Oh,
loving
mate,
him.
beast, absolute beast.
His
Yeah.
mic skills are
Mm.
fucking crazy. What a way to bring
Yeah.
promos close. What a way to talk to like Solo
Hmm.
Sikoa. And now we got like Jimmy Uso getting involved. He like Jimmy came to the aid of Jacob Fatu against Solo. So we got him getting involved in the story. Um, I don't know. I really like Jacob Fatu as a champion. I don't see the title getting taken off him for a while, man.
No, but then JC Mateo's got to have something to do with that as well.
JC Mateo as well.
Yeah,
Yes.
I don't see Solo Sikoa winning,
No, I mean
but
neither.
something's going to happen. Jacob's going to
Yeah.
win, but then they're going to beat him down or something. JC Mateo's going to come out, obviously.
Yeah. I think Jay will come up. Jimmy will come up as
Oh
well. Get
no, what's
involved.
his name? They got the new one that had the dark match, the Tongan, the other Tongan.
Ah,
He had a
okay.
dark match the other day. He's the younger brother of Tama Tonga,
Yeah. I know who you're talking
Hikaleu or
about.
something like Hikaleu.
Hikuleo. Hikuleo.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's
Yeah.
going to come out. He's going to come out. He is going to help Jacob against JC Mateo is going to get involved, and Hikaleu is going to come out and help Jacob.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I like the idea.
Yeah.
It's a good way to bring him into a story and bring him this new
Mm,
faction in. Yeah, I like that. I like that. We
mm.
have like a third bloodline now.
Yeah.
We're gonna have a third bloodline. We're
It's
gonna
the
have
new
the
book of
bloodline.
bloodline.
We're gonna have the
The new book of
bloodline.
bloodline.
We're gonna have the bloodline against the bloodline against the bloodline at one point.
Mm.
Uh, so
Yeah.
that's gonna be interesting. And it's talking about a mat match, man. This is gonna be interesting. Real replay against Raquel Rodriguez in a street fight.
Yeah. Love it.
Oh my god, loving it too.
Absolutely love it.
I see Rhea Ripley
Raquel
smashing
Rodriguez
the
is really
fuck out of
stepping
her.
up. They're giving her an opportunity, a
Yeah.
proper one. She's really stepping up, man. She's going into beast mode. And Rhea Ripley's Rhea Ripley, man. Like, she's our girl, man. Like, Rhea, who do I think's going to win this match? I want Rhea Ripley to win it, but I think Raquel Rodriguez might win it and as a heel victory. I think Roxanne Perez is going to
Yeah,
absolutely
I
get
think the
involved.
same. I think they need to keep bringing that is like
Yeah,
relationship, make it stronger,
yeah. But
and
I just don't know
definitely,
if,
definitely.
yeah, and it could lead to, like, I mean, it's not going to be. It's a street fight involving a women's match in Saudi Arabia, so it's not going to be too extreme.
Yeah, which is
So
unfortunately.
it's yeah. I don't know why they're doing this match there.
Yeah, I know that's interesting. Street Fire there,
This
like
is a SummerSlam match.
yeah, I know. Maybe we'll build up to that.
That's what I'm
Maybe
thinking too.
I think they need to
That's
build
where I
that
was
up to
going
it.
with that.
They need
Look,
to build that
Raquel
up.
might win this one, but
Mami will
and
have
but
the last word.
Rhea needs the belt, man. Rhea needs the strap. She needs it. She is
But
the
who's gonna
top
get it
female.
from?
She is the top female in the WWE without a shadow of a doubt.
Look, Io is not having the best run ever.
No, I won't talk about it. Yeah, he's going to drop the belt, and I'll tell you to who after.
Yeah,
But
Tiffy, Tiffy's doing all right as a champion, but she will
yeah,
lose it to
Tiffy will
Naomi
still
at
hold
some
the
point.
title for a while.
But
Mm,
she's gonna lose to Naomi.
yeah,
I reckon that's gonna happen.
Naomi's
Um,
going to cash in at some
yeah,
point.
definitely.
Not
She
soon, but at some point.
some point, and yeah, Io needs to lose it. Who do you think is gonna lose it to?
Well, do you want to start talking about that? Do you want to give me your predictions for that match, and then we'll start talking about
All
the
right, let's
women's
go to
title match?
predictions to what's gonna happen because we got
So, what are you
um
saying? Who do you think's going to win, Rhea and Raquel?
After what you said, and look, I think it's gonna be Raquel because of someone else getting involved. You know,
Yeah.
that's the only thing I can see happen.
All right. That's my tip too.
Because
Raquel's gonna
definitely
win.
needs to happen because it's a
Heel,
heel
heel
turn.
victory.
It's a heel
Yeah.
victory, and they need to make Raquel's and what's called Roxanne Perez is the relationship stronger.
Yeah.
So when Liv comes back in, it becomes a mess, and that way, with them two together, at least Raquel can say, you know what, come in, hold the title, help me to continue holding these
Mm,
titles while like Liv is away, which will make Liv
mm.
mad, but we'll go with what Finn wants to do. So yeah, definitely that's what happened. And then let's go to the women's straight away.
Yeah. Let's go to and you know what? I'm gonna tell you what I had in mind,
Yeah,
but I've just changed it.
you change it. I like
I've
that.
just changed it.
After what you said to me,
You
you're gonna
flick
change it.
something in. You flick something in this wrestling brain of mine, and I call it an audible.
Okay, fair enough. I get it.
Okay.
Asuka against Jade Cargill.
What my original thought was this. You know, with these types of matches, I like to start at the end. All
Yep,
right. So the stipulation in this match is the winner gets a title shot with their respective brand champion.
yep,
Asuka is on Raw.
yep.
The champion of Raw is Io Sky. Jade Cargill is on SmackDown. Tiffy is the
Tiffy.
SmackDown champion.
Yep.
Correct? Okay. My initial thought was it makes no sense for Tiffy to drop this title. And it makes a lot of sense for Asuka to fight Io Sky at SummerSlam
Yes.
because they've been building up to that. There's been talks on that.
Hundred
But
percent.
that's too obvious. That's too obvious.
Yeah.
Okay. I think my new thought, the one that you triggered by something you said, I think Jade Cargill's going to win. I think Jade Cargill's going to go on to beat Tiffany Stratton at SummerSlam. And I think Naomi's going to cash
Well,
in
there
on
we
Jade
go.
Cargill.
You went my way. You took
Mm,
away what my prediction was.
mm,
Yeah, definitely that's gonna happen. Or look, I think Chicago's not gonna ended up collecting the title. I think she won't be able to. The match will be cruel between them two, between
mm,
Chicago and Tiffy, and then Naomi will come at the end when both of them are almost dead. When that
mm,
happens, she will come in, she will click Tiffy out of the way, and sorry, she will get Chicago out of the way, and then
mm.
collect and pin Tiffy because that would trigger Chicago even more.
But you know
She,
what? There's a name missing, and that person's due to come back. You know who I'm talking about? Bianca
uh,
Belair,
and you also you got no Bianca, but you got also uh,
Nia Jax.
Nia Jax.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, I don't know. But look,
There's a lot there, mate. There's a
there's a
lot
lot there,
there.
but I don't think Jade Cargill will get to. She will be for the title, which is a big push for her. They're saying this
Hmm.
year is gonna be push for her,
Yeah.
but she doesn't need to have the strap. It'll
No.
be
Mm.
insult to injury, get the strap and lose it to
Lose it.
Naomi, which will
Like
be
Drew
great.
McIntyre. Like Drew
Yeah,
McIntyre
that'll be
and
great.
Priest.
But that was a heel, you know. But lose the Priest with your face. Um, I'd rather just Naomi get involved at some point,
Mm.
even before she gets the opportunity to like pin Tiffy, and just she get the pin over Tiffy. They say
Yeah.
I got one over you. I was able to pin the champion. You couldn't. You know,
Mm.
like make Tiffy like kick 5 times, kick out of the count. You know, and then Naomi comes some discussion. But yeah, that's
Mm.
what I reckon. But either way, even if Asuka wins and gets the title and goes against Io Sky,
Yeah,
it
it'll
will
be a
have
great match too.
it will be a great match, and then we're gonna have Asuka being champion for some time, and then
Yeah.
we got Mami getting involved at some point, and then we got Mami against
Mm.
Asuka, which was a great match. Anyways,
Mm.
so both ways, I'm happy either one. Which one
Yeah.
the one
The
makes
same.
sense because of the push at the moment? It will be Jay Cargill,
Yeah.
which will be a good win for her. And let's go to Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes.
I already told you who my prediction was, given what I said earlier.
What do you
It's a
say?
no-brainer. It's John. It's
So
got to be.
Randy.
We'll start at the end. We'll start at the end, like I
Start at the
like
end,
doing.
yeah.
The end is Cody Cena
Cody.
2 at SummerSlam.
Yeah, that's what you said.
So
Yeah, yeah.
Cody has to win this match. Otherwise, it doesn't make sense. It
And
just
then
does not make
Cody
sense.
wins the title.
At SummerSlam,
Yeah.
no.
So he will lose it again
Yeah.
for a second time.
Yeah. He lost it
Damn.
to Roman Reigns like
Only once.
only once. Yeah, but that was a year in between.
Yeah, I know. It's like we're talking
Mm,
about losing it twice to Cena.
mm,
It's
mm.
a bit of a hit on Cody Rhodes.
Yeah, but that makes it, it'll be a heel win
A second heel win from John Cena over, and then what does it leave Cody Rhodes for after?
because the win at WrestleMania, and I was there, and it was flat. It was flat. Everyone was left saying, "What? That's it. That's how he's going to win that, just like that."
That was the point.
Yeah, but it was
But I
still
did,
flat.
yeah, I know, but like you said, I don't know. I don't, I don't agree with that part.
Okay.
Just because losing it
So you think
twice.
Randy Orton's going to lose? Randy Orton's going to beat Cody Rhodes. You don't think Randy Orton beating Cody Rhodes, Cody Rhodes' character will take a bigger hit from that than to losing to John Cena, yeah, by a heel victory
But we're
again?
talking
Because
about the.
Randy Orton will be a clean victory.
But
It's
either
two
or.
faces there. It's two faces.
That's what I'm saying. Either or, whoever wins is not gonna affect the other one. Like it's two faces going against each other.
I think if Cody Rhodes loses to Randy Orton, that will affect his character. Vice versa, it will not affect Randy Orton's character. I don't think
Mm.
Cody Rhodes losing to John Cena again will affect his character that much because the way he's gonna, it'll be cheating. It'll be a heel win.
No, but look, I do agree with that part
Mm.
with Cody win. Like I don't disagree with that part. With the part that disagrees, the fact he's gonna lose against John Cena again. That's the part that I don't think it has to happen. Like why you gonna make him lose twice? Like he has to take the strap out of him. Like get the win over Cena.
But
You
John
know
Cena's retiring in December. He can't lose the strap in August
why not?
because there's 4 months left still.
But he doesn't need to
He's not
retire as
gonna,
champion.
he won't retire as champion,
That's what I'm
but he
saying.
can't lose it for 4 months.
Well, he has to finish as face. He's not gonna turn face in the last month.
Why not?
I don't know. I don't believe it'll be a good idea to make like Cody Rhodes lose twice to Cena, and then not being able to get the title of Cena, being the top guy at the moment, which is Cody Rhodes. Like your top guy couldn't beat the retired guy, and then who's taking the title of Cody Rhodes?
Yeah, but he
Who's
couldn't beat him because he cheated. He smashes him over the head with the belt again, or low blows him again,
mm, that? Yeah, it'll
or
be a
that,
second
or
repeat
Travis
again.
Scott comes out again.
Travis Scott.
Jeez, I hope it does not. That's not what happens. But
It could happen. Um, I don't know. Let's see. I just see for that part, I just a bit hesitant. Yeah, heel victory always is on the cards, but then
mm.
so who's gonna take the title of Cena?
Cody, but not at SummerSlam.
So we'll have a third Cody against
See, that's
Cena,
where my plan falls apart a bit. I think.
and that's what I don't see how. How you gonna make a third Cena against Cody Rhodes happening? Because the last opponent it has to be The Rock,
Yeah.
and you said without a title, which I disagree. I think it has to be with the title.
Well,
You
then look,
bring
maybe Cody beats Cena at SummerSlam to get the title back, and then we can have that Cena Rock run.
without a title.
But that's too long. 4 months is too long. And Rock's not going to come to Crown Jewel, and Cena's coming to Crown Jewel.
It's hard to be like to pinpoint it.
Yeah.
That's the thing. It's
hmm
really hard because Randy Orton winning is
Randy,
gonna.
I just don't see him winning. It just doesn't make any sense, given what's happening with Goldberg and Gunther. And that's his brand's title.
But then taking Randy Orton versus Gunther Goldberg at SummerSlam and Randy Orton winning that title, and then we get Seth Rollins getting involved and fucking over Randy Orton.
But you just said Seth didn't want that title.
But how about but when we're talking about in case of Braun Breaker? You were talking about Braun Breaker
Mm.
going against Goldberg. He wouldn't fuck over Braun Breaker. But let's take away the fact it's going to be Braun Breaker. It'll be Randy Orton against Goldberg. Then it makes sense for Seth Rollins to come in. And then the other thing that I was thinking about, it doesn't need to happen because it's too far away. Like you were saying, I was talking about WrestleMania. It's too far away, WrestleMania. It makes no sense to be in WrestleMania. You know, it could
Mm.
be in SummerSlam, it could be at any point. But for that, with Randy Orton being a champion and Seth Rollins catching into Randy Orton, that makes more sense. So that's kind of
Yeah,
like,
I
I
don't
don't
know.
know. It's
I
just
don't know.
the third Cena Curtis, the one that I don't see it happening.
Mm.
I don't understand what would need to happen. It just it's too much for Cody to lose against Cena twice. Like he said, he's
But
gonna bring wrestling.
For Cody to lose against Randy, his character takes more of a hit
But we're talking
because it
about
won't
Crown
be a
Jewel.
heel unless Randy Orton turns heel, which I don't see that happening yet.
Alice Cody turns heel.
No, no way. Nah, zero chance. I will stop watching wrestling.
You don't like Cody heel. Why?
Nobody likes Cody Hill
Oh,
at this point,
you never seen Cody heel then.
but he's making too much money as a face.
And
It's a wrestling business, Rod. Business.
I understand that. Roman Reigns came up as a heel, come back as a heel, was making a lot of money as a face.
Cody Rhodes will not turn heel yet for a long time.
I don't know. I'm getting sick of Cody Rhodes' face because
I'm
he's.
not.
I am. I want him heel. I want a heel turn. Like it'll be a great heel turn. Yeah, it wouldn't happen at Night of Champions, that's for sure. But I want a heel turn soon. I want him heel.
Nothing epic like that would happen
And
at
Night of
a Night
Champions,
of
not.
Champions.
That's not for sure. That's why
Mm,
picking up the champion is so difficult in the men's
mm.
and women. Like the women's, both ideas are great wherever they go. It's just in the men's one. That's the only thing. Is just Cena being a champion and Cody against Cena. That's the
And
only
it's
thing.
called Night of Champions. So why isn't there a women's championship title on the? Why isn't there a tag team title match on the cards? It's Night of Champions. Well, that's what?
I don't know. It's really weird. They should have just killed the King of the Queen and King and Queen of the Ring.
But
That's
that's
it.
gonna be in that's in the Middle East as well. No,
Yeah,
it's
but
not
it's
in
already.
Riyadh. It's in Jeddah, isn't it?
I think so. But it's
I
already
think it's
happening.
Jeddah. Mm, mm,
But it's already happening. Like
mm,
it doesn't make no sense. So weird.
yeah.
Um, but yeah, look, that's Night of Champions. Let's see what's gonna happen. It's gonna be interesting one, that's for sure.
Yeah, it's a 5
Um,
a.m. start for us, mate.
Fabian, that's fine. I don't mind.
Yeah.
I wake up
No, I
before
don't
every
mind
day
either because everyone's still asleep, so I can watch it without
quietly.
interruptions.
So leave me alone.
Quietly, yeah.
A good mate, just a mate, a good bizcocho, sentadito, mate. Fucking
Mm.
beautiful watching wrestling. And with this, we get into the end of this week's episode. We did it in two parts because I was talking too much and I got cut off. But
No, but mate,
really,
I did my fair share of talking this week as well. There was a lot to cover. A lot.
a lot to cover. It's a lot of news happening every left, right, and center. Anything to say, man, before we go?
Yes, I will be tomorrow representing Lucha House Show podcast at one of the premier wrestling events on the Australian calendar, and that is the
Nice.
PWA equivalent of the Royal Rumble. The name escapes me at the moment.
Yeah.
I will be there tomorrow at the Metro in Sydney, repping this podcast, and I will take some videos and some photos, and we'll put them up
This is
on our
Friday.
Instagram page. And I'm really looking forward to it. Last year, Grayson Waller showed up. He's not going to show up this year. Clearly, he
No,
was
no,
just
for
at a
sure.
concert yesterday. But it's going to be great. It's going to be pretty much a sold out Metro Theatre in Sydney. And I'm really looking forward to it. Really looking forward to seeing some of the local talent that's coming up. Obviously, it's Robbie Eagles' promotion. So, Robbie's obviously will make an
Scaff to be
appearance
there.
there. And like there'll be other people like, like Charlie Evans and things like that. So, really looking forward to it, mate. Hopefully, Mick Moretti makes an
Oh,
appearance. The
Mick
last
Moretti has to be there, man.
the rapscallion himself. Yeah, and like I said, mate, really looking forward to seeing some local wrestling and just being around other wrestling fans again.
Ah, fucking nice, man. And fucking enjoy that much because I've been up here all year matches, and man, you will
Mm.
enjoy every single minute of that thing. Hopefully, I don't know if they're gonna do it on YouTube. I haven't even have a look at it because sometimes
Mm.
the done events on put it on YouTube, so maybe I'll be able to watch it. But
Oh, that's live on YouTube. I'm pretty
live
sure
on
it's live
YouTube.
on YouTube.
Oh,
Yep.
if I see you, I'll
Yep.
screenshot it for
Yeah.
sure.
You know,
Um,
the camera finds me, mate. You just watch the Pat
I know,
McAfee show, mate,
I
you
know.
know?
I've seen you so many times. The camera loves you, man. The camera loves you. That's for sure. With this, we get to the end of this week's episode. You know, we're on Spotify, we're on Instagram, we're everywhere. So, people enjoy it. Have a good week. Always good to talk to you, mate. Talking about
You too,
wrestling.
brother.
So, the voice of violence, Marce. My name is Rodrigo. This is Lucha HSP. We'll see you next week. Goodbye.